Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut. We are around Tylo, and we're hoping to stay there for a while. We're trying to fire the engines and slow down a bit. I'm just looking at the orbital speed, so we're going to be about 2,800 orbital speed. I didn't think Tylo was that fast for the old orbital speed. That is a concern, actually. Maybe we are going the wrong way around. Oh no, I suppose we're going to have to slow down a lot, aren't we? Okay. Well, that's all right. I'm trying to figure out if we actually have enough Delta V in the landing craft. So it should be about 2,500, I think, to land on Tylo. I'm hoping our landing craft has enough for that. I'm also hoping that we don't fire our periaps too low. What's our current periaps? Periaps is still okay, actually. It's 58. We need that to not go too high. We're going to be, hopefully, about 4,500 meters per second once we're captured, and then we can just think a little bit about what we want to do and stuff like that. We will then try and land on Tylo, which will be the interesting bit in itself. I suppose I could go a little bit faster, couldn't I? We could just timey-warpy physical time up. Yeah, our periaps is now going up. Oh, we got a second encounter with Tylo there. That's nice. We could have actually stuck with that, but I don't want to. In fact, would it have been better? Maybe it would have been. I don't know. Yeah, see, look, we're now equaling we're getting all sorts of interesting encounters from Tylo. Once we got into the inner sort of Julian system, you're doing all right then, aren't you? There we go. Right, we can stop that and get rid of that. Okay, so that's at 60. We could come back around. I want to try and be as efficient as possible here. My only concern is we're on an inclination. That's a bit rough. So we're gonna come around here. We've got 100 and something days until the Dres check. So we're gonna come around to here. We're gonna come here. We're gonna put a maneuver in. We're gonna just do a little burn. Just a little burn. Just like how long is that gonna take? 2 minutes, 5 minutes? A 2-minute burn would be quite nice. Yeah, just do 2 minutes. Let's just do 2 minutes. There we go. That's a nice burn. There, right. Now, let's have a look. Are we actually, are we in space near Tylo or space above, like high above Tylo? Let's have a look. High above. Okay, so I think space near Tylo is less than 10 kilometers. Now, Tylo is supposed to be one of the hardest places to land. And I'm aware of that. I've never landed on Tylo, I don't think. Or I can't remember landing on Tylo. I may have done it many, many moons ago. That's funny, actually, many, many moons ago on Tylo's moon. Anyway, yeah, I may have done it, but I don't think I have. So we'll see. We're going to come right around. It's good thing is our orbit's going to be reasonably short, so we can just whiz around and do these things a few times. All right, onto the node, please. There we go. You can see very nice detail there, actually. So are we still? Let's have a look. Oh, space near. We can transmit that. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Another 30 science done. What are we looking like for? Oh, we're getting plenty of electricity. Wonderful. Brilliant. Right. I think I want to start this maybe a little early. Yeah, so unfortunately, this is going to be quite a few burns in this episode, quite a few repulsions, because we're just going to be getting closer and closer to Tylo, aren't we? There we go. Fire that engine. Obviously, there we can see our landing craft where the crew can go and sit in the seat. I'm still debating what to do regarding that. So has this one got a pod? It doesn't, does it? Right. So I think the engineer has to go on that one. But if the engineer goes down on that, that does not have. That has to have a pilot on it, unless this does the docking. In fact, this does the docking, so that's fine. But I need a pilot. That is a challenge. I'm trying to decide what best to risk. I mean, do we send both crew down there? If we send both crew down there and this is then left in orbit, I have to send something with crew to try and get them to this craft. And what funds have we got? We've got 500,000 almost, so we could send something. I mean, we could send basically this without the top section, maybe, and just use as a fuel tanker, but it's a risk. This thing is a risk, a big risk. Do I send the engineer? Is there enough on this one to be okay? What is that engine there? That's that one. It's 1000. So I think that must have, I don't know. I don't know how much delta V that's got. I'm completely confused now by everything. I'd have to go back and watch my own video to actually see what we're doing. Right, I forget these are the huge solar panels. I was just looking at them thinking, wow, they're getting a lot of electricity for what is essentially just a little tiny set of solar panels. Right, let's have a look. We're going to kill that. I don't want to do that again. Right, let us go here. Add maneuver. Bring it in again. Like so. There we go. Right. Good stuff. Loving it. We'll do that maneuver again, please. Interestingly, our periaps has not jumped when I went to time warp there, which is pretty positive, isn't it? Right, there we go. And so we're just going to do this a couple of times. I'd love it if we actually had... Yeah, we can see our orbital speed is a bit juicy. We're going to take it down to about 2000. It's not bad, actually. I think I want the lander to basically come in and land from a lot lower, though. I think it wouldn't be 60 kilometers I'd be looking for. I can't remember what the thruster weight on these is. I think they're quite good. We will see. I don't know how long they burn for, actually. They've got, okay, 2 minutes. So that's not bad at all, actually. And they are throttleable because they're stock engines. They do have gimbal. We do have a reaction wheel. We've got seats for them to sit on. So that should be possible. That shouldn't be an issue. What we might do is leave these around Tylo and go and check out the Dres mission, though, actually. Because I am getting nervous. Although, to be fair, the only problem with what we're doing here is that the redocking, the remeeting is going to be annoying. Because our orbital speed is actually high enough to be an issue. And we may end up having to bail out. The other reason why I only want to put one person on this is because, in all reality, I may have to bail them out, and I can't guarantee that 2 of them will survive. Not like we're not doing another Dres situation. Yeah, this is a lot of thrusting right now. Ideally, what I should have done is actually had this just have enough fuel to do it, the final bit itself. And maybe I should just do that. I don't think this has got enough excess fuel to do it, though. I think we have to come in quite high above, and quite hard. It's got fuel for what? Yeah, it's got fuel for 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, which is, full burn. That's a lot. That's a lot of delta V going all of a sudden. Right, how are we doing? How are we looking? That's looking good. We're going to stop this again. I'm going to reset, come round, add maneuver, go again. There we go. And then we want to bring that down to, I think, 25. Let's take it to 25. I should have brought it down to start with, to be fair. That would have been better. All berth effect and all that jazz. Let's have a look. I think 25 is safe. I'd like to go lower, but it's yeah, I think everything slows down at that sort of height, doesn't it? Right, we're going to timey-wimey warpy. That's going to be 127, so we're going to be down to 3,500 by the time we finish this. Now, is 3,500 enough to do all the landings? Possibly. Debatable. I don't know. We're going to have to escape Tylo at some point as well, which is the biggie. That is the problem factor, isn't it? So I don't know. We'll probably get out. We might get to another system. We might not. I don't know. Right. Put me on the node. And then we're going to go forward again. So 5 minutes until the end of this episode. So yes, that's right. You've just got lots of firing of nuclear engines. At least is multiple sets of firings instead of just all. So there we go. Just fire that one. Right. Just going to speedy that up a bit. There we go. I should have speeded the last one up, actually. There we go. Perfect. Now we're at the node. can slow it down. And there we go, just above 25. There we go. And then we're going to come over to here. Add maneuver. There we go. That's perfect. And I don't believe I see us hitting anything there. Tyler looks pretty okay. I think we could probably go down another 10. But I don't want to. I don't want to risk it. Do not risk it for the biscuit. Right. Yeah, walk to that one. Put us will it let me do it properly? Let's swing round first before we do the warping, because no doubt I'll get in the wrong position. Right, there we go. And then do that now. We're almost there. We'll let the swing finish off. Yeah, that is a big chunk of mass on the end of there, isn't it? I think this will go up significantly once we get rid of that, but that will be interesting to see. Right, 4 minutes of the episode left. Let us put this thing into its position. I think next episode we'll go for the landing. There we go. Bring it in. We're going to stop it when it's just above 25. Because I wonder whether the warp happens at 25. Oh, that's actually gone to 15 now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too much. Was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Yep. Okay. Best way to do this? Yeah, I think we'll just leave this as it is now. Okay. I don't know which of you is going to be doing this, but we're going to jump over to the Dres check. Let's jump there, go to there, switch to. Right, let's have a look at Dres. We're going to leave that in orbit there. We'll get on with that with the next episode. I don't want to start that landing process in the middle of an episode, because when I inevitably fail, I'd like you to all be able to see it nice and clearly, instead of only catching it at the end of an episode or in the middle of an episode or anything like that near an episode. So we're going to warp this forward. 100 days. Well, how long is a Kerbal year? I think it's about 400. Is it 400 days? God, this is going slow, isn't it? Wow. You want to go faster? Right, let's have a look. So it's 1 year, 420 something days, 426, something like that. That's interesting. Right, here we go. Come on. We're going to warp that in. We'll probably see if we can get this thing interfacing at the start of the next episode, and get the landing done as well. I think is probably what's going to happen. We might get this done. I mean, it's moving on through them. I've got 2 minutes left of the episode, so we may see this actually come into the atmosphere. Come towards the planet. I don't even know where we're looking at for focus view. Let's see what we're looking like. How we're looking like for interaction right now. Okay, we're still coming in at that quite low. But that's okay, that's fine. I'm wondering how low I have to go. The orbital speed is going up and up and up. It's going to be interesting actually as to just how, because we are coming at a speed here. I think this is not going to get a second rotation. These are actually going to collide, and this is going to be going, look at that. That is, what's the orbital velocity of that? It doesn't tell you, does it? That is just going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, we're actually going to be going past it, because it is at our lowest point. It's a perfect point for meeting, but we're going to have to lose a wow. Okay, that is getting quite speedy. Yeah, that's becoming interesting, isn't it? Oh, interestingly, the Kerbin encounter is still showing. Wow. Now that is interesting. Did not expect that to happen. Pop this down. Get that to there. Get rid of that. Right, I want to warp to there. Warp to next minute, but there we go. Nope, that's not it. Get off. I want to warp there. 11 days. Got 19 seconds of the episode, 15, 19. This is where we find out if we're going to actually get into the sphere of influence or not. Oh, it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight one. All right, once we're in the sphere of influence, we're going to change our encounter a little bit, and hopefully we're going to be okay. So from me, until next time, when we hopefully return home, have a great one.